friends, and welcome back to AmandaMuse. So is anyone attending a holiday party this coming weekend? Because I feel like they're all about to happen. I have one this week actually. And so what I wanted to do today was share with you a makeup look that you could potentially use at a holiday party. But before I get started, a big thanks to Walmart and Interact for teaming up with me and sponsoring this video. Do you see a difference in the makeup? Because this side of my face is completely using budget products, so budget-friendly makeup products, and this side is all of my high-end glam products. Have you guys been watching Upstairs Amy? How are you liking it? I feel like today I'm totally like channeling Kavya with the glitz and the glamour and like, she's so fabulous. So in case you're new and you have no idea what I'm talking about, this girl, AmandaMuse, plays a little part in a new web series called Upstairs Amy. It's all about millennial moms, friendship, mystery, humor, it's all of the things. I actually have a scene with Veronica, who's Amy's best friend, and she's so funny that as she was acting and doing her part, I had to keep reminding myself, like, the woman is not actually performing for you, like you have a line, don't forget the line. I did forget the line, but anyway, more to come. You just gotta watch the show and then you gotta let me know how you're enjoying it. It's so relatable on so many levels and I think you're gonna love it. Okay, let's jump into it. The first thing we're going to do is apply the base. I have the Maybelline Dream Cushion foundation. I've been really wanting to try this. So you open it up and it has a little cushion, and then you open up the second part. There's the other cushion and it has, ooh. It's fun to have all the tools, like all the makeup brushes, but not necessary because clean fingers go a long way as well. Now for the glam side, it is also a very light wearing foundation, which is totally up my alley. This one, I start with my fingers and I apply it in all the important areas. I am dying of laughter right now because as I'm filming this, my husband is on the road. And you know he's a pilot, right? Like I'm actually crying. So he's away for a couple days. He forgot to bring pants. Oh, husbands. For concealer, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. So now I shall apply under the eyes where I would normally go, around the nose, a little bit of the chin, and this little spot. I'm just gonna use my finger to blend it out. That's always my goal with makeup. I never wanna look like I'm wearing too much makeup, but I wanna look like I've slept. That's always my goal. On the glam side of my face, I will be using my Tarte, don't even get me to try to pronounce this, Maracuja. I feel like one of those letters is silent, but this is the creaseless concealer. Now this is a very thick concealer, unlike this very nice light one I just applied. And then I just go under my eye, around the nose, on the chin area. Next thing on my list is to basically set what I've just done with a powder. I usually don't use a colored powder, I like a translucent powder. So today on the budget side, I went with the Rimmel Insta Fix and Matte, a big puffy brush. Just get a little bit on there and just kind of go over where I put the concealer. And this one is called Smooth Operator. Amazonian Clay Pressed Finishing Powder. That was a mouthful. It does come with its own little brush. And I go around where I just put concealer under the eye, up here, around the temple. For the glam side, I'll switch sides. I always start with this eyebrow. Don't know what it is, so I gotta keep up my routine here. I've got my MAC eyeshadow, and this one is Coquette. Now, something I always keep in mind when I'm going to a holiday party is you're certainly wanting to perhaps switch up your look a little bit from what you normally like to wear, but you don't want to go too different. Like, I like to stick with what I know works for my face. In terms of looks, I love a good classic makeup look. Let's move on to the more budget-friendly eyebrow. I did find this. I was looking at all their hard candy stuff and this popped out at me. It's an entire brow kit, so let's give it a try. Comes with the brush and the little angled brush. So I like that this one's got all the important things, even the cutest little pair of tweezers. Are you kidding me? So these ones are creamy concealer highlighter type, and these ones are 4 powders depending on the color of your hair. I think that these two, the top one and this one down here, are the closest match. And so that's what I'll use. Next is a nice light dusting of eyeshadow, and then I'm going to finish it with a very simple winged eyeliner. This hard candy palette has, again, I was showing you all those neutral colors, and I'm going to go with these 2 colors here. So the light shade and the one just above it, and I'll show you because with my Tarte palette, I tend to gravitate towards these 2 colors, the light shade, and this one has a little bit more of a purple base, where the hard candy one is a little bit more of a gray base. I'm actually gonna use my finger. Actually, this color has a very similar look to my Tarte palette, and that Tarte palette is a very different price. I'll do the same with my Tarte eyeshadow. It's only fair if I use the same tools. Kind of impressed with how similar these two eyes are, but I love this purple color as a base. I don't know if it's because I have green eyes or if it just tends to, it's like a neutral for me, but with a little bit of color. I am gonna take the little brush that they provided with the same color and just go along the base here. Just wanna drag a little bit of color onto the lash line or just below the lash line. Do the same with the Tarte. The Tarte blushes tend to be very, very pigmented, so a little goes a long way. Can you tell I was practicing a curl in my hair? I'm just gonna brush any excess off. So this one definitely acts more like a highlight. I should have known. When I got home, I realized, oh no, you don't have a very shimmery highlight type of blush. But I'm gonna switch it up by adding some highlight over on this side. The highlight I'm using is also from my Tarte palette. This one is a little bit more of a warm color. This one I find a little bit lighter, but I'm gonna switch it up to match. So my highlight, I like to go just under the eye, just here, a little bit on the tip of the nose. For highlight on the budget side, I'm gonna try out this very, very glam Maybelline Master Chrome by Face Studio. This is the 100 Molten Gold, which will certainly match this highlight a little bit more. Whoa, look at that highlight. Oh my God. Okay, so let's just gently, are you kidding me right now? That's highlight. That is some glow. Wow, I like that. And I like that it's kind of matching my glowy shirt, right? All right, next up is a little bit of liquid liner. So this one is Stila, so I'm gonna go, I always start with the right eye. Don't know. I'm gonna turn the camera towards the mirror because there's no way that I can do liquid liner while looking at you, okay? So we're just gonna do this. Same thing over on the budget eye, but this time I'm going to use the e.l.f. It is a little bit thicker, but it's the same marker style, which I find really easy to work with. So now all I'm going to do is take an angled brush. I'm going to use a black shadow that I have here, a matte black. I go up against the wing liner and I just matte it out basically. Get the waterline, so up under tight lining, water lining, you know what I'm talking about, up under the lashes to make it all flat black against my face. It just takes away any of the, the flesh color underneath and makes it more uniform and black. I'll take the black from the palette here, the Hard Candy palette, also a matte black. You don't need a lot, just enough to pat it down, sharpens up the edges. And now I'll finish it off with some mascara. I love how I'm looking at this, I'm like, I know they don't look the same, but I also noticed the shape of my eyes is a little bit different, so what are you gonna do? I think it looks nice. Okay, so I'm gonna just curl my lashes. Oddly enough, as much as I start with the right eye for most things for mascara, I start with the left. And today I'm gonna be using the Lash Paradise Voluminous, and this is waterproof. This is from L'Oreal. I really like the packaging. Woo! I like the brush too. And on the glam side, I'm gonna use the Liz Watier Dramatic Curl Mascara. Kind of preferring the budget mascara to this one. This one got a little clumpier than I expected. So there, eyes are done. And another thing to remember if you're gonna be trying out a winged eyeliner or eyeliner kind of like for the first time, is that keep in mind you are not gonna be an inch away from people's faces the whole night. Sometimes you just gonna have to play with it and hope for the best. And if you screw it up a little bit, just fix it as best you can, but still go to the party. Don't miss a party because you have weird eyeliner, who cares, right? And last but not least, lips. This is the lipstick I want to use. This is Tarte's Lip Paint in TBT. And I found these three which kind of match this one. Let's test it out on the back of my hand here. Okay, so this is what we're working with. Boom. Definitely moussey, velvety, more red than I think it appears in the container. Oh yeah, that's much more. It is darker, so there's that, but that's a real pretty color. Jeez. This one is more of a wet look. And the last one, I think on the packaging is the same, but oh yeah, no, this is more of a lip stain. That's the color it comes out with. So I think we're gonna go with this one, the third one. This is budget and this is the high-end one. Even though it's more of a wet consistency, we're gonna go with it because the color is like exactly the same. I totally have a thing for lipsticks too. That's kind of like my guilty pleasure. Whenever I'm at Walmart, I will swing through the cosmetic section and throw in a lipstick. Entirely glam face on this side versus the budget face on this side. I'm gonna quickly just fix up my hair because whenever I go somewhere like a party or to kind of dress it up, especially with short hair like a pixie, I like to do something a little different. So I'll be right back. What do you think? It looks exactly the same. Like, I'm in shock here. Okay, it's safe to say that you don't need to be a makeup artist to achieve this look. You don't need to break the bank on buying super high-end products to achieve a very similar look. I feel like I learned something today. Big thanks to Walmart and Interact for teaming up with me and sponsoring this video. Don't forget to check out the playlist. Links are gonna be below, and it features a bunch of videos from myself and other creators to help keep you organized this holiday. Decor, recipes, makeup, toys, you name it, it's there. And the playlist is updated every single Monday. So keep coming back to it because I'll keep refreshing it. Don't forget about the contest. So if you want to be entered for a chance to win a $100 Interact e-transfer, see the links below, open the description bar, it'll give you some more information. But basically the Coles Notes is you want to find me in my first episode of Upstairs Amy, and when you do, screenshot it, direct message me on Instagram, and that will give you a chance to win. That's your entry ticket. Okay? Deal. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends.